All right, Steve, thank you. As families grieve the losses of their loved ones in Uvalde, Texas, parents and family members of Sandy Hook are grieving with them and continuing the fight to demand for nationwide gun law changes.
News 12's Shosh Bedrosian is in Newtown now, where Sandy Hook families came together for a vigil and a march. Shosh.
Well, these Sandy Hook families say they feel like they're reliving this memory they went through 10 years ago, and we know so much time has passed since the horrific shooting at Sandy Hook School, but it feels like they're reliving this memory of what's happening in Uvalde, Texas, and families here in Newtown are continuing to push for change. Their message started tonight in this church on Main Street. Prayer brings communities together in the darkest of days, but it's these footsteps of defiance that walk the pathway of fighting for change.
Uvalde cannot become another tragedy that gets swept under the rug and stops getting talked about the moment it ends. It cannot be like that anymore.
These are the voices impacted by senseless gun violence, standing united with the families of Uvalde, as it was them 10 years ago grieving the pain of losing their loved ones in the Sandy Hook shooting.
He would be in high school today if circumstances were different, but they're not. And so we're all doing whatever we can think of. And a lot of us don't even know what we're doing. We're just going to keep doing it anyway, though, because we've got to get this done.
The group marched from Trinity Episcopal Church, taking their fight just 1 mile away to the National Shooting Sports Foundation.
They work very closely with the NRA to block any and all gun laws that would have prevented the Sandy Hook tragedy, the Buffalo tragedy, Parkland tragedy, and the Uvalde.
After their push for gun law changes fell on deaf ears on Capitol Hill, the family members of Sandy Hook victims have a stark message for politicians tonight.
For those congresspeople who do not want to vote for common sense gun laws, you need to start looking for a new job. A new job if you do not want to do your job, which is to make sure that every American is safe from gun violence.
Parents here say they want to see the expansion of safe storage laws, as well as the expansion of background checks when people are purchasing these firearms. Now, Senator Blumenthal was here tonight at the vigil. He also was here at the march. He says the conversation has already started between Democrats and Republicans when it comes to changing these laws to make it safer. And he says that he feels like for the first time in years, his colleagues are starting to finally listen. More in Newtown tonight. I'm Shosh Bedrosian, News 12 Connecticut.